Official today. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun confirm relationship. Internet breaks worldwide. For years, fans whispered, watchers wondered, and every tiny glance between them felt like a spark thrown into waiting gasoline. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun, two names that already shine on their own, have finally collided in a revelation that sent shockwaves spiraling through continents, comment sections, and every heart that once dared to ship them. And as the sun rose this morning, the truth unfolded like a perfectly timed drama twist, unexpected yet strangely inevitable. Today, it's official. Kaisong is real. And the internet didn't just tremble, it exploded. But to understand why the world is screaming, swooning, and spinning, we must drift back through the mosaic of moments that brought us here, moments that rhyme with every celebrity love story fans have clung to, cried over, and celebrated in past seasons of this global drama called fandom. A spark in silence. The first scene rises it began quietly, as all legendary beginnings do. Last year, on a dimly lit awards stage where gold lights draped the hall like melted stars, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun brushed shoulders for the first time. Cameras caught it, fans replayed it, and even though both stars played it cool, the subtle smile that tugged Songyun's lips and the instinctive nod Kai offered became the very first whisper. It rhymed with every moment fans have loved before. The accidental hand touch, the shy but sweet eye lock, the lingering breath between two soon-to-be lovers who pretend they feel nothing while feeling everything. And so, the audience archived the moment, quietly labeling it EP1, the beginning they'll deny. But now, of course, hindsight is laughing. Rumors that rose like dawn soon enough, shadows became stories. A fan spotted them at a bookstore in Beijing, Kai in a hoodie, Songyun in a mask, both pretending to browse separate shelves while stealing glances that didn't belong to strangers. It was soft, almost cinematic, the kind of scene that foretells something big in every romance drama you've ever binged. But of course, their teams denied it. Friendship, coincidence, schedules. The usual lines that rhyme with every past celebrity PR script the public can recite from memory. Yet the internet has a sixth sense. Fans saw the rhythm, the matching bracelets, the synchronized travel dates, the way Songyun's laughter brightened whenever Kai appeared near her in behind-the-scenes clips. People kept searching for clues, like detectives in a love comedy case. And the clues kept finding them back. The drama that fell like rain when the storm came, it came loudly. A tabloid splashed their photos across its cover. Blurry night shots of the pair leaving a small Sichuan restaurant, both bundled up but unmistakably comfortable with each other. The city lights behind them blurred like bouquet hearts. Their silhouettes leaned just a little too close, their steps aligned as though their hearts had been walking together long before their bodies caught up. And the world erupted. Fans cried, cheered, and screamed into pillows. Anti-fans speculated. Netizens zoomed, enhanced, overanalyzed every pixel. Once again, it rhymed perfectly with every love scandal that came before. The sudden exposure, the frenzied headlines, the public frenzy. But what followed didn't follow the old script. Soo Kai didn't apologize. Songyun didn't hide. Instead, both stars went unusually quiet. Not defensive, not dismissive, just quiet in a way that felt like calm before confession. Today's reveal, the scene that broke the world at exactly 10 a.m. Central Standard Time today, the universe paused. Soo Kai posted first. A single photo. Soft, warm, simple. He and Songyun standing under a red maple tree, her head on his shoulder, his hand wrapped around hers like he'd never let go. The caption? Not long. Not cheesy. Just a line that might as well be the heartbeat of this entire love story. Finally saying what my heart has been saying all along. Minutes later, Songyun posted her own message. Walking quietly together was sweet, but walking openly together will be sweeter. The internet combusted. We're talking global meltdown levels, servers slowing, hashtags crashing, fans spinning into emotional galaxies. It rhymed with all the great reveals of the past, those iconic celebrity confirmations that shook timelines and tattooed themselves into pop culture history. But it also felt new.
Raw. Honest.
like two souls choosing truth over tradition, courage over caution. How the world reacted, chaos, joy, and collective fainting within 18 minutes, the post surpassed 2 million likes. Within 40 minutes, it hit 10 million. By lunchtime, their names topped trending lists in China, Korea, the US, Nigeria, the Philippines, and the UK simultaneously. Fan accounts turned into digital carnivals. Edits flooded TikTok, slow-motion smiles, dramatic soundtracks, glitter transitions. People wrote mini fanfics, rewrote reality, turned the world into a Kaisong-themed novella. And once again, everything felt like déjà vu, the same global frenzy we've seen for other star couples, but stronger, sweeter, and strangely more unified. Because Soo Kai and Tan Songyun didn't just confirm a relationship. They confirmed a narrative fans had felt for years. One that rhymed with hope, with patience, with every little heartbeat fans ignored, then noticed, then clung to. Exclusive sources say, the story behind the story. As the fandom calmed just enough to breathe, insiders began whispering the behind-the-scenes gems. Apparently, the couple has been together for over a year, nurturing their bond with quiet grace and steady affection. They reportedly grew close while filming a variety shoot, Kai helping Songyun rehearse lines, Songyun teasing him for forgetting choreography, little smiles blooming in between. One insider even revealed, they clicked like puzzle pieces that didn't know they were missing each other. Their relationship developed with a slow-burn poetry, rhyming perfectly with those old-school love arcs where friendship melts into affection, affection into attachment, and attachment into something deeper. They would take late-night walks around film sets, share hot pot after rehearsals, exchange books filled with highlighted lines, leave notes for each other tucked between scripts. Every moment quiet, every moment soft, every moment dripping with the kind of romance even dramas struggle to portray authentically. What happens next? The future that fans are already writing now that the truth is out. The world is already scripting the next season. Will they appear together on a variety show? Will they star in a drama as an official on-screen couple? Will they walk a red carpet hand in hand and shatter humanity's emotional stability again? Fans believe this is just the beginning. Not a peak, not a finale, but the opening chapter of something long, steady, and beautifully intertwined. Because Soo Kai and Tan Songyun didn't confirm a fling. They confirmed a story, one that rhymes with destiny, with timing, with every moment that led them here. A love that rhymes with every past story, but still stands alone. What makes this revelation so powerful is how familiar it feels. We've seen love stories unravel in similar patterns, the quiet beginnings, the denial stage, the rumor storms, the final reveal. But Kaisong adds their own color to the template. Their romance feels soft but bold, gentle but unshakable, private but proud. It's a love that echoes history, yet writes its own lyrics. A love that rhymes with all the couples fans have adored before, yet somehow still feels new, fresh, unrepeatable. A love that refuses to whisper anymore. A love that wants to speak loudly, clearly, and honestly. Final scene. The world learns to breathe again as the sun sets on this record-breaking day. The internet is slowly, very slowly, beginning to recover from its global meltdown. But one thing is clear. The world didn't just witness a relationship reveal. It witnessed a moment, a beautifully orchestrated, emotionally charged, wonderfully romantic moment that will be remembered for years. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun stepped out of the shadows today, not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Because their love grew too bright to hide, too warm to disguise, too real to silence. The world has seen their confession. The fans have felt their heartbeat. And now, the story continues, rhyming with the past, singing into the future. Kaisong is real. And this is only the beginning. An expansion of the first chapter of their love story, deeper, richer, more breathtaking. Before today's confession shattered the internet and rewrote global timelines, there was that moment. The moment that started everything. A moment so small the world almost missed it, yet so powerful it planted the first quiet seed of what would later bloom into a love story bold enough to go public. It happened under shimmering lights, a place where stars both real and human collided in golden harmony, the Yunhua Global Film Awards. A majestic hall where gowns flowed like rivers, tuxedos glimmered like constellations, and cameras blinked like impatient fireflies trying to freeze time. Su Kai entered first. Tall, confident, radiating the effortless charm that had become his signature. His stride was smooth, the kind that made even a simple walk down the carpet feel like a scene ripped straight from a blockbuster. Tan Songyun arrived shortly after. Graceful, luminous, with that almost childlike sparkle in her eyes that made the whole room soften around her. She wasn't loud, wasn't flashy. She didn't need to be. Her presence was the quiet kind that echoes long after she passes by. They weren't scheduled to meet. They weren't even supposed to sit near each other. Yet destiny, playful, mischievous, and hopelessly romantic, had other plans. The moment that changed everything backstage, where award scripts were shuffled and last-minute touch-ups buzzed around like anxious bees, a stage assistant accidentally delayed Songyun's entrance cue. She stood quietly near the curtain, hands clasped, waiting, breathing lightly in the dim golden glow. Su Kai, meanwhile, had just finished presenting an award and stepped backstage for a quick break. He wasn't expecting anyone to be standing there. He wasn't expecting her. Their eyes met first, a brief connection, but sharp as a spark catching dry wood. She smiled out of instinct. A small smile, the kind that lifts only one corner of the mouth, but somehow lights the whole face. He nodded, slowly, almost respectfully, like he recognized something familiar in a person he'd never really spoken to. The assistant rushed back, almost stumbling over wires, apologizing dramatically as they shuffled Songyun into position. She adjusted her dress, smoothing the fabric. Su Kai instinctively reached forward, catching a loose ribbon before it brushed the stage floor. Their hands didn't touch, but they hovered close enough to feel each other's warmth. That was the first spark, invisible to the cameras, but undeniable to both of them. A whisper the cameras didn't catch, the world saw none of this. But fans felt something from the moment the pair walked the stage, one after the other. When Songyun stepped into the spotlight, the stage lights softened as if bowing to her presence. Su Kai stood at the wing, out of direct view, watching her deliver her speech with a kind of attentiveness no co-star would ever deny, but no stranger usually offers. She glanced his way just once during a pause. He straightened subtly, as if caught doing something he shouldn't, but she smiled again, a private smile, hidden within a public moment. This was the moment fans would later rewind 100 times, slowing down every frame, analyzing every micro-expression, the birth of a connection captured in milliseconds. Backstage again, the real magic when she left the stage, nerves bubbling under her calm surface, he congratulated her. Not with a handshake. Not with formal words celebrities exchange like rehearse lines. But with a simple, "You did great."
Soft, warm,
Genuine. The kind of sentence that carries weight only when spoken sincerely. She blinked, surprised. "Really?" she asked, half laughing, half relieved. "Really," he repeated, a little firmer this time. And then, without thinking, he added, "You light up the stage." For a second, she froze, not out of shock, but because compliments like that, when spoken with no hidden agenda, hit differently. Before she could reply, the stage manager called him away. He left with a small wave. She watched him go with a smile she didn't realize she was wearing. The spark that followed them home later that night, when they both scrolled through the photos from the event, they paused at the same image, a single frame where they were accidentally captured in the same shot, looking in the same direction, their expressions matching as if choreographed. That picture wasn't viral yet. It wasn't iconic yet. But to them, something about it felt
right,
balanced, perfect in a way neither could explain. Su Kai saved it. Songyun liked it quietly on social media. Neither knew the other had done the same. Yet in that unspoken synchronicity, a rhythm began, a rhythm that would eventually lead to today's earth-shattering confession.